Hi, Steve. This is Wes Goldberg with Bay Area News Group. You mentioned knowing personnel at the beginning of the game as a priority for you guys. You guys limited Sacramento's backcourt pretty well. Did you feel like your team executed on that?
Yeah, much better job tonight of understanding personnel, recognizing situations. We weren't perfect. We fouled way too much, but we had fewer mental mistakes than we had the other night. And so all in all, a better defensive performance than the other night. And I think we took a step forward. So that's a good thing.
Kareth Burke, NBC Sports Bay Area. With fewer mental mistakes, do you see that learning curve happening very rapidly? You've had such a condensed preseason and the regular season starting soon, but are you happy with the learning curve with guys, especially the new guys, trying to grasp how this team does things?
Yeah, I am. I mean, considering it's been, I guess, 10 days since we started camp, in a normal environment, we've got 3 weeks to prepare for the regular season opener. So 10 days is a condensed training camp, but the guys have picked up a lot of things and done some things well, and we got a lot to learn and a lot to grow, a lot of room to grow. But all in all, I'm very, very pleased with the work they've put in and the growth they've shown.
Steve, what did you think of Kelly Oubre's game?
I thought Kelly was really good. He settled down. He looked more comfortable tonight than he has in the first couple of games. It's always hard to go to a new team, get used to different teammates, different offense, terminology, all that stuff. So it was great to see him get his jump shot going. He made 4 threes for us. His defense was good. He got beat early a couple times going back door. And he knows he's got to clean that up. We had that problem the other night too. So there were a few small mistakes out there from the whole group, but all in all, I thought Kelly played a really, really good game, and he looked, as I said, much more comfortable.
What do you want to get accomplished over the next 4 or 5 days, and what's kind of the plan?
Well, we'll take tomorrow off. The guys have to come in and do some media stuff, kind of in-game media content stuff, but we won't practice, and then we'll come in and have a really good practice Saturday. We'll see how Draymond and James are coming, and we'll have a much better feel for that on Saturday, and then we'll go to Brooklyn Sunday. We're going to fly out a day early so that we can have a good practice there Monday afternoon. We're just trying to get ready for that opener as best we can.
Do you feel like Jordan Poole had a confident preseason?
I do. Yeah, I think Jordan has really earned his confidence. He was our hardest worker the entire offseason. He was in town every day, coming in, putting a lot of work in. So he looks much more comfortable shooting the ball. He's competing defensively and has shown real strides on that end too. So Jordan's had a good 10 days, and he's got to continue to work and get better.
Steve, you were saying the other night that you really like the way Andrew's been playing defense. How much of a stabilizer is he going to be offensively, especially at times for that second unit when Steph's off the floor?
Yeah, I mean, that was something we tried tonight, to give that second unit at the beginning of the second and the fourth quarters a look with that group. I'm not saying that's definitely going to be our second unit, but we specifically looked at that group together. I think the results were mixed, better in the first half than the second. But it was good to see Andrew aggressive, especially early in the game. We need him to score, and he's especially with Clay out. We've got to have Andrew in attack mode.
What specifically do you think was the reason for that? Why they were better in the first half than in the second half?
Well, they've hardly played together, so everything is new right now for the group, and Yeah, it just felt like we had better energy in the second quarter. We were coming off a pretty spirited first quarter, and I thought we picked up on that momentum pretty well. And then the fourth quarter, it looked like we got stuck in the mud a little bit. And we'll watch the tape and see what we can do better.
Steve, is there a way to gauge what you lost in not having Draymond and James available for these 3 games?
Well, I suppose you guys will be gauging that loss. If we lose some games, you'll be able to assess it. I think, I mean, there's no question that not having those 2 guys for the majority of camp is a setback. I mean, how big of one? I mean, we'll see. But every practice is precious right now because of the nature of training camp, and for those 2 guys to basically miss almost all of it, it's a real blow, but that's the way it goes.